Hello, my friends. Good morning. Welcome back to more Alan Wake. He is a writer, and we're trying to find our wife. How you doing, Super? How you doing, Lucas? You know, it's funny, Super. You says, "How's the Remedy verse going?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I see Remedy. It's the devs. Oh! So far, so good. So far, so good. It'll be nice to see how this all comes together, because we're only on episode 2, so all I know is that I'm a writer, and my wife is missing. Let's see here. Oh, I guess we gotta do this again. That's okay. Last time on Alan Wake. Birds!
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked.
We gotta save Barry!
This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Boom, baby!
Al, make them go away, please.
Barry, I'm working on it. A little off there. Ah, birds!
You can open the door now.
Barry!
They're gone.
Barry, open the door!
Hey, Al.
Barry, where's the thermos?
Sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Where's my wife? I need my
I
wife.
sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared.
Oh yeah, we got writer's block.
Manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Waite's
All right, this
pages.
part we get to see.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Waite come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Oh, look, she's happy. She's just with her mom. No.
Easily on Alan Wake. Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry. They'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire
It was so depressing.
2 days.
I found Mr. Waite's pages.
All right.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
Ah, Nightingale.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Yeah, it's always fun to pick up games years after their episodes concluded.
We're looking for Rose.
And then it's just immediately just last time.
Sure. Nice girl. Who wants
What's going on with this bucket?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh?
I'm Alan Wake, the writer.
You
Yeah.
were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying,
Excuse me, do you have any coffee thermoses back here?
all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Yeah, okay,
there was
buddy.
an island
Anyway.
there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane.
Thank you,
Now,
Barry.
Some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous
Oh, really?
writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
I've just been so inundated with those episodic games that came out around this time. That, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a ship. I'm like, is that a spaceship? No, it's a sailing ship. Wait a minute. Aliens. It makes sense now. Yo, Randy! These dogs! Let's go get one! Get some glizzies! Get some glizzies! Randy! Hot dog, chili dog, corn dog, taco dog. The famous dog, big dog, monster dog, belly buster, trailer trash dog. Why is the trailer trash dog $3? Granny Claus clam chowder. Sparkling Barry, please. Sparkling river special as Guardian chicken parmesan cauldron lake deep fry plate, zany chicken fried steak, rabbit food salad,
Come
salad
on,
with
mister.
chicken.
I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Extra fixes. Just ask for 'em. Beautiful. Yo, Randy's pretty damn good.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Well, maybe you should be following me, sir. Oh, well, I guess, alright. My bad. My mistake. I'm sorry. He is the gatekeeper.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
She scratches your
No
back,
way, Al. I'm just getting.
and then she leaves you wanting more.
The articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bad
Oh wait, I need to
lady
do
you
like
met.
this.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway.
On
she knew
nights
both
like
Jagger and
this,
Zane before they both died,
The back
and she had
scratcher
some kind of a
scratches at your
breakdown.
window. She said, "Let me in, let me in. I must scratch your back." Aw, beautiful. Where is she at? Is this her? It must be her. It's modeled.
Welcome to. Oh dear, Mr. Wake.
It technically
I'm
controls
so glad you're here.
expansion, not Alan
Rose,
Wake
you have
2.
my
I
manuscript?
do have American Nightmare.
Oh yes, yes. Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes.
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Damn.
What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Are we about to turn into Misery? I mean, you did mention Stephen King when we first started the game.
Nauseous, hungover, only anger.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be Misery.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay.
She promises me
Alan
I can
Wake,
save
American
Alice this
Nightmare,
way.
Control,
She knows more
Alan
of
Wake
this than
2.
I
I
do.
forget what happens in
About the
Control.
complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane.
I'm trying to remember.
The genre of the story
Wasn't it like a
seems to be
giant alien
shifting.
pyramid or
It's turning
something
into a horror story.
that we had to
I'm getting close.
control?
I can feel it.
The darkness. Wow. Handsome man.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry
Hang on,
in the
Rose,
car,
coffee thermos.
work something out once I got on the road.
Cooking with corn.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day.
He's gone.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no
The
time to waste.
board. I do not remember Control at all.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick.
All right, the timeline.
And they've been in
Alan
there for
Wake,
hours.
Max
Way
Payne
past their
2,
normal bedtime.
American Nightmare, Max Payne 1, Control, DLC Control, Max Payne 3. Oop. Oh, I should have walked up to this thing and have the guy say, "Ah, yeah, you know, they were bad towing job." Hello.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I guess the only reaching reference, which would be more like an Easter egg, is that the story that Alan was writing, the one that we keep seeing, that he sold before, what made him famous, was that it was an Easter egg to Max Payne 1. That's because I'm only in episode 3, so there might be more. It was, what was it called? The Sudden Stop.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end.
Yeah. I feel like that's just more of an Easter egg.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking this.
But what do I know? I don't know anything about this stuff. I'm a baby compared to this universe. I see a thermos, I go for it. You sell that on eBay for $100. Hang on, I gotta find manuscripts. Baby's crying.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Damn!
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Exactly. Slow down. That's a Max Payne reference.
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment.
Bullet time.
Mr. Wake, come on!
I need my flashlight.
Stop running! There he goes!
No, no, no.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Ah! I am the darkness. Oh, Paige. Mine. Mine.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Take that. Little light reading as we're running.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Horrors beyond our comprehension? Being given flesh by the writer's pen? Oh my god, you guys are alright?
Hang on, I see a page.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot on sight and ask questions later.
Search the area.
Go, Alan, go.
Uh-oh. 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 I do love that the darkness is this like unspeakable horror that we're not allowed to see. Kind of reminds me of Evil Dead.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Oh, good. We got the chopper.
Hi! Can you guys help me? Oh. Hey! Stop it! Birds are gonna get you. Hey, the birds got you.
Is that the gas station? Let's find out. Zoom. Zoom. Zoom! Wait. Yeah, it is a gas station. Thermos.
This is Jane. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. Jane, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Mm-hmm. got over here? Hello?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
What else can we see? Tower. That's where Slender Man is.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
You can just go around it. Just ahead. Thermos. And generator. The earthquake generators. Nice suit. Jump! Do it again. Jump! Uh-oh. Things are getting spooky. Alright, flashlight, we just need a gun.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker.
Damn, Alan, what did you do to get the whole FBI on your ass? No, I'm good. Bye-bye. Ah, safety.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thanks, Milt. Uh-oh. Flashbang! Yee-hee-hee! Stay back. I got a flashlight.
Oh!
Stay back. I'm gonna click it on and off a couple times.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't think wise cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
What do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
I love how this guy looks like a scientist from Half-Life.
but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you?
Nightingale, what the fuck, dude?
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Jokes.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Mm-hmm. Flares. Nice. Gun. Okay, we got our flashbangs, we got our flares, we got our gun. Let's go this way. I'm like, wait, is this the right way? Okay, go back down. But wait a minute. Oh!
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
I think I do go upstairs. Or up the ramp. Up the trailhead. Shotgun, nice. Woo! Okay, we're going back up. Oh, page.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Excellent. We get to fight a bulldozer. Uh-oh. Let me alone! Okay, up here. There better be something up here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hope there's something up here. Oh, it's a radio tower. Maybe there is something up here. Ah! Walter fights Danny.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Was that worth it?
No idea.
We'll say yes. At least they're giving me something to do as I come down this mountain.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh no, not again. I'm trying to dodge! Dodge, you fool! What are you doing? Stop picking up the revolver! What are you doing? Ah! He literally got locked into picking up the revolver. Okay, I got Walter fights Danny. He would not stop trying to pick up the revolver! Dodge! I guess I could have picked up the page up top and then just jumped off the cliff. Thermos! Page.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Business.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She was critiquing my every being. I didn't like that. So I wrote her out of my story. For now. She said I just don't talk with her or something. I don't know. Fellas. Booze. We'll come back and pick up that manuscript now. Yes.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Alright, so some object is going to come at us. We shine the flashlight. It gets pissy.
darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What if I do this? Oh! Flashbang! Flashbang! Worked out pretty well. Where'd that wheelbarrow go?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
The Kidnapper? Nightingale?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
Heavy-duty
That's what makes them
flashlight.
fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Sweet. Sounds like a sleeping monster. Sweet. No. Reload, reload, reload! Yeah! In light, you can hurt them. Yeah. Ooh, another episode.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Yeah!
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durlith.
Well, I guess that's the least What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. Oh, Mr. Durlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm.
Shh. Alvin Durlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Okay, don't get kissed. Got it. Not a problem.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay, so the kidnapper is definitely gonna get darkness. I see you. Might be bad. No, it's fine. Oi! Ah! Get stuck. It's stuck. I think I see where I have to go. Never mind. Ow! He's stuck on a pipe! He's stuck on a pipe! Let's go! Thank you, pipe. The pipe is the MVP. Car.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Okay. Woo!
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Can you get back in? Yeah.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I see something that's slightly glowy. I think, oh! Manuscript! But no. Is there anything inside here? Yes, there is.
This is Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order, either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Come on now. There you go. No slow. No. Fire watch.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
That's okay, Pat. Well, that was weird. Hang on. Stop. We must investigate the sawmill. What do you see? Manuscript.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Mm-hmm. Yo!
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Hang on, I'm working on it. Wait, was that supposed to trigger there? Yo, drift! Coal Mine Museum.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
We gotta figure out what's going on with Nightingale, jeez. I see the thermos. Yummy. Boink. I guess let's read. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked at the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at. The volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mine tunneling to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind.
Well, Alan, you're wearing 3 jackets!
Back, or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
What if
I
she...
had to get to Mirror Peak.
What if she just never existed? Ah! I think the darkness is awake.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
And it's hungry. Hang on, let me just read this page.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna be getting into a little bit of a scuffle here. Oof. Three, 4, 5. Get out of here, you! Hey, nice. Thanks for the help, Darkness. Pick a bunch of these. Uh-oh. That was a good ambush. Manuscript, thermos. Manuscript, thermos. You guys doing okay in there? Oop. No problem.
What the hell?
It's a little peeved at me.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Surprise! Yeah. Turn off the power, lights go out, issues arise. We'll stay on this side. Yeet! Oh shit! Oh shit! Take it slow. So I can shoot those and blow them up. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Get blinded. Woo! There we go. Slow and steady. Are you telling me I could have driven that car back and forth? Beautiful. Love these flashbangs. Woo!
Trust no one in the dark. Not even yourself.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Uh-oh. It's getting just a little upset out there.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
Remove the darkness! Anything out over here? No. Just hang out, brother. There you go. Ow. Let's go. The darkness is no match for me, Alan Wake, the writer. Yes. Paper. What are these that have the little symbol next to them? Oh, the find them in nightmare difficulty. Oh.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
We'll not go towards the light, we'll go towards the arrows. And the breathing. Just know I'm in the dark. Is that my wife breathing? Now hang on now, I hit that shift. Thermos! Uh-oh. Something big's about to happen, huh?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Shotgun upgrade. Thermos, 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 thermos. Hey, stop it! Go, Alan, go! Simple as that. I guess I could have just walked into this.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Got a mini boss here. I love it when they get stuck. You just hear them go. Also, did he say the graveyard shift might cause cancer?
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
I love the physics props being tossed at me. It looks great.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Gray Peak Gorge, originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers that the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. I picked the right direction. Oof! Fridged! Come on, try something. No, just kidding. Moving on. Maybe we'll try something smaller next time. Okay, never mind. It tried something bigger. Much, much bigger. I think the engine's got itself stuck. No. No problem. Oh, it's much nicer in here.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Cool. Yeah, more bullets. Barry, is that you?
Kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, every single one of these little stashes has that breathing. It's gotta be my wife. She's helping me. She's gotta wake up. Wake up, Alan. Wake up! Oh, okay.
Take it slower, I guess.
Birds.
Goodbye, birds. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Deeper.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Now you think you're losing it?
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Alright, we're about to have some fun then, I bet. Give me some room, give me some room! I'll be taking this. Wait, this?
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
So our good old Nightingale thinks Wake is probably the darkness. And Wake is fighting the darkness. Thermos. Need it. Want it. Mine.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Like this? So glad it rotates exactly where I need it to rotate. Head down. Climb down. Rotate up. Easy peasy. Kia! Go down and go up. Go up. Damn it, Alan!
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
That should be fun to see.
Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just don't fall off. Settle down now, darkness. Settle down. Settle down, darkness. It's very rude. Whoa!
Shit.
Alright, darkness, I'm ready. Bring it on. Gotta use the rifle more. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquake of 1970. And even then, this underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. I thought the mining museum said there were people dead. Or did I misunderstand that as... the mining caverns collapsed. I thought they said people collapsed with it. Uh-oh. Come on. Thermos. Thank you, wife. Page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I kick that? Nope. Oh, locked in. I miss you, Tom. Tom. CWTZ. You talked to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom, 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 Tom. Someone's a little crazy. I wonder if this is gonna collapse. I should have known. Back up!
Is that the best you got?
Not too shabby. I'm starting to get the flow of the game. What if I walked on this edge? I wonder if you can actually avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Can't hide from me, Thermos.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It was Nightingale.
I was close now. I had to get there fast.
Hang on, Wake.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Ooh.
I dreaded what I would find.
The Darkness 2 had a lovely plot like that, where you have to question, is this really?
You? Wait. Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
Is this really happening, or is this just psychotic episodes?
Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
I think the old lady got to him.
The diver. Well, interesting.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Well, we're gonna have to find that out another time. My friends, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope to see you again very soon. Oh. So please take care, stay well, and bye-bye for now.